The SEC just got in trouble for making false claims, and the court slapped him on the wrist. We're also going to talk about utility burn. We got the SHIB community along with the XRP community touting utility burn, and one of those famous influencers out there touting it is this same moron touting the Russian stock market is going to be built on XRPL. Yeah, okay. But if we were to do a utility burn, how long would it take? Tens of thousands of years, and I've got the math to share with you, and the US dollar being shorted. All this coming up next. Happy Saturday, the eve of Christmas Eve. Jeremy Touche starting us off. Super chat for the channel, thank you very much. Sir says, XRP, sick of the hopium, just show me the money. By the way, YouTube should be held accountable for all this crap. Jeremy, you got really valid points, sir. And the whole thing with the YouTube scam ad, hey, I did a video about it yesterday. I'll have it linked at the end. Basically, it's okay to run scam ads. Glenn Christensen says that scam ad is even older than that. It used to be an actual YouTube video you had to click on. I remember seeing it like 8 months ago. Crazy thinking about how much they've made. Mr. Office Cereal says, well, that scam ad was the opening ad for the video and the intermission ad. They're making money on the scams, otherwise they wouldn't keep running it. Bitcoin sitting at 43,917, ETH 2294, XRP sitting at 61.9, sold 96. Sold to 100 first or XRP to $1 first? Let me know in the comments below. XLM just tearing it up at 12.6. Let's talk a little bit about burning here. Shiba Inu on fire. Team executes forced SHIB burn of 8 billion. Oh my God. Okay, look. They're going to be burning things so the cows come home. Why? Because there's so freaking much of it. We're going to get into burning more later. Wait until I show you some juicy stats. Seriously, XRPL is where they're going to be building the Russian stock market. Who makes up this bullshit? Come on. I know who does. Come on now. Rhymes with crypto shulk. Come on now. SEC apologizes for freezing a crypto firm's assets with false claims. Oh, okay, so here's what happened. In a filing submitted to the U.S. District Court of Utah, the SEC attorneys acknowledged the error. The commission deeply regrets those orders. They also committed to organizing mandatory training sessions for staff members who played a role in the investigation. Attorneys representing the SEC apologized to U.S. District Judge Robert Shelby. The apology comes in the response for the SEC's admission of misrepresenting facts to obtain a restraining order and asset freeze against crypto firm Digitalizing Inc., also known as Debtbox. In light of the order, the judge issued a stern order demanding that the SEC clarify its actions. Little slap on the wrist. Shorting the dollar is gaining favor after the Fed's great pivot. I'm telling you, people are looking to short the market. Talked about it yesterday too. Non-commercial traders, a group that includes hedge funds, asset managers, and other speculative market players, boosted their bearish bets on the greenback the week ending Tuesday. According to CFTC data compiled by Bloomberg, more than 39,000 contracts are tied to expectations that the U.S. currency will fall, up more than 10,000 from a week ago when the Fed was preparing to meet. So since the Fed met, you've got more people out there betting against the dollar. The currency has suffered a pronounced slump in the wake of the confab when the Fed released updated economic projections forecasting additional monetary easing next year. That sent the Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index tumbling to its lowest since July and down more than 2% year to date. Okay. All right. XRP price burn. Oh yeah, we're picking up steam amid intense action. Are you ready? Okay, so look, I got XRPL. Now, people talk about these recent burns, okay? Like, oh my God, big time. We just burnt 6,000 XRP in a day. Yeah, there were days where 42,000 were burnt, days where 60,000 burnt, but they were very, very, very small days. Like, very few. The majority of days, 2,000 burned, 1,699, 1,700, 2,100, 3,000, 3,400, 2,100. So really, you're not seeing the burn rate like I said. But let's calculate it, because people out there are like, yo, burn rate is going to do it. Here, we're going to take the total number of XRP that will be in the circulating supply, 100 billion, okay? Good with that so far? Now, the average that we saw around here was here's 2,000, 2,100, 3,000, 26, 17, 7,000, 3,000, 21, 24. Okay, let's be nice and let's divide this by 3,000, right? A burn rate of 3,000 a day. That means there's 33,333 days. Let's divide that by 365. So at 3,000 burnt a day, it's going to take us 91,000 years to get Okay. Hold on. 91,000 years. Okay, maybe they're gonna help us out with science, and we're all gonna live longer. All right, let's take that 100 billion again. Now let's pretend that magically somehow. Look, do you see many dates here lining up that are 10,000? No, 2,000, 2,400. Like there is no average 10,000. We're not even close. We're like what? Like 25%. But let's be gracious. Let's be good. Let's multiply the current burn rate by 333%. So let's now divide this, all right, by 10,000. That's how many, right? We're burning in a day. Now watch what happens. That would take us this long. Let's divide it by 365. So if we burnt 10,000 XRP in a day, it's only going to take us 27,397 years. I mean, come on now. We'll still be around by the... Okay. Let's be even more nice to XRP. Now look, we've talked about the average burn rate being 2,000, 3,000, 10,000. The reality is the average is close to 2,000 to 3,000. Now let's be super nice. Let's say that things just go freakishly crazy and we burn, I don't know, let's pick 40,000 a day. No. Let's pick 100,000 XRP a day. Let's say the network just goes insane, okay? So let's now divide this by 100,000 XRP burnt. That tells us how many days we have, okay? So now let's divide that by 365 to tell us, oh man, we would still be here for 2,739 years. If 100,000 XRP a day was burned, in my gosh, we're only burning here's 2,000 this day, 2,400 this day. Dude, the biggest days only saw burns of 60,052, and then it went right back down to 2,000, 1,900, 2,577. So even if I'm being gracious, saying we're burning 100,000 a day, it would still take 2,739 years. And the Russian stock market is going to be built on XRPL. So I took some burn rate numbers from now and saw that we're going to be waiting around a good, 90,000 something years. Then I took some higher rates and I was like, well, we're going to be around 60,000 years waiting for this. Then I took some crazy high rates and I was like, well, we're going to be at 40,000 years. Then I took some amazing, freakishly high rates that, oh my God, I don't think we'll ever freaking see. And we'll still be here for 2,000 plus years. It's because the circulating supply is so big. The math is just nuts. That's why when I did the articles regarding like the SHIB burn, XRP burn, when there's so much in the circulating supply, when you're burning 5,000 a day, 3,000 a day, 1,000,000 a day, it's like, dude, it doesn't do much. It really doesn't, because we're talking billions. So when we're talking 100 billion, and right now the current burn rate for XRP is anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 on a day, I put in 100,000. Do you know what that would mean for network growth? That would be insane. You wouldn't even be able to fathom that kind of growth. I put 100,000 in a day, and we were still going to hang out, everyone, for 2,739 years. So, yeah, I mean, we could play the whole utility burn game. I mean, I could, milk it for views and tell you that utility burn is going to make you a ton of money. I mean, yeah, if you live 2,739 years. At the current burn rate, you would have to live something like 90,000 years. But I mean, science is getting really good and modern medicine is advancing really fast. And I mean, like, my max VO2 is going up because I'm preparing for an ultra, and I'm preparing now for another ultra after that. So I mean, like, I'm going to live maybe like an extra year because of my lungs. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to be really close. I'm only 2,738 years short. Oh, yeah. So utility burn. There you have it. Just as good as the Russian stock market is going to be built on XRPL. And remember, I'm a Russian sleeper agent, so wouldn't I be the one to know? Nityetsky, comrades. Earlier in the video, I said, hey, it's okay for AI to scam you, and I also have a second channel. Check them both out right here. You will not be disappointed. Today, recovery day. Have some fun, stretching, mobility work. I'll catch you cool cats later.